Hello everyone, Brad here. Today I was going to talk about how to clean your cartridge filter on your chip collector. This particular one is from Wynn Environmental, but there's a lot of them that are similar from Grizzly or wherever. But I was just going to go over how to clean this and the proper way to do it. Alright, so the general procedure that's recommended by Wynn is to use air and to blow from the outside in around the cartridge with about 60 psi of air. And I use a nozzle that has several air holes in it, and I'll show it in detail here. So here's the setup I use for my blower to clean the cartridge filter, and I got this just off Amazon. It's just got the little handle. When I do mine, I like to set it at, Wynn says to use 60 psi, and so I use that with the air blowing. Right now it's about 70, so when I turn the air on, you can see with the air on I'm about 60, so that's the set point that I use. The thing to do is you just take your nozzle and you're just going to go around this whole thing and clean down all these pleats, and that's why the nozzle with the multiple holes, and this makes it go a whole lot faster than just a single air nozzle. And what I see that seems to work better is to go around in a circular motion, and I usually do half, like 180 degrees, and then I just keep going down. So I'll come around here, each nozzle width, and go all the way around until I get to the bottom. If you have a closed sealed top cartridge, that's really about the only thing that you can do. And one thing that I did, which I didn't know it at the time, but I'm glad I did it, was I bought this Wynn filter that has a removable top. And the nice thing about that I noticed, when I first got it, I was like, does this really work with cleaning with the air nozzle? And so, with the top off, I was able to look inside there as I was blowing, and it does clean out the filter. So we'll get a shot of that and I'll show you what I mean. But there's one little trick that I've learned that helps you when you do this, if you have an open top, that will actually help clean it a little better, more efficiently. All right, so with this Wynn cartridge with the removable top, it has these 4 little clamps that they use. And a good idea to do is to mark these. I just put a little black Sharpie mark there just so I know where they go before. It just makes it easier. You're not trying to decide how tall or low to go. But anyway, we'll get this top off. All right, so I've got my clamps off, so now we'll go ahead and take the lid off. We'll take a look in there. You can see how dirty it's going to be. So you can see how caked up it is around in there. So we'll get a shot of me blowing it off, and I'll show you what happens. Okay, we'll take a quick shot of this with me blowing air into it. I'm just going to do it for a minute because I need to wear a dust mask doing this, but just to show you what it looks like. So you can see how the dust goes over there. All right, so you saw how that dust does, and one thing you might not have noticed that I've noticed when I've really looked at it more is like when you blow one side of this filter, the dust goes to the other side. So it does kind of get it decently clean, but that dust collects on the other side, and then when you get this side clean and then you switch over to the opposite side, it blows the dust back to your clean side. So what I've started doing to prevent that is I just get just the regular poster boards you can get from anywhere, and I just cut it enough to where it fits at just about 180 degrees around there. So I'll just insert it down in here. I've just inserted the poster board in here, and so I've got 180 degrees covered. So we'll blow this side out, and so what will happen is that dust will blow over to the poster board and then fall down into the bottom of the bag. Once I do this side, of course, I'll take the poster board and swap it around 180 degrees and then get the other side. All right, I've got the lid back on, and we'll put my dust mask on just for extra insurance, and I'll probably turn my air cleaner on up here in the ceiling, and we'll blow this thing off. I went over this twice when I did it. I do, of course, start from the top down. I've got finished cleaning this, so you can kind of see here how it looks. It's got the vast majority of it. Check out our gauge, see how we're looking now. We started out at 17. Let's see where we're back to now.
1
So you can see we're back up to 21, and that's normally where we run. When I was brand new, I was maybe 22, so we're back to 21, which is pretty good. So I got it cleaned up. I actually emptied the bag afterwards after I got all the dust out, and I already closed up the garbage bag, but I filled up about 2/3 of this trash can with the dust that came out of there. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and give me a like. Thanks.